Let me very quickly share an experience I had with you the other day. You know my drill. I come in here in the morning, I do this show, then Travis Rogers and I, in separate cars, head across town and we do Jim Roman's Burning on ESPN. Alvin and Jay Stu stay here and they work this show. Travis and I go across town and do the TV show. I had an encounter on the LA freeway, and believe me, there's all sorts of freaky things that happen on the LA freeways every single day. A lot of weird things in LA. So the other day I'm going to work, and my typical commute from the radio show to the TV show is about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 on a good day. And without getting into the details, because really nobody cares and it's neither here nor there, I will just say this. I drive a fairly high-profile vehicle. And I'm not doing that to be a jerk-off. It's a fairly high-profile vehicle. It's relevant to the story. It's a fairly high-profile European-made vehicle. That said, I'm driving to work, doing what I always do. I'm on the blower, I'm calling Travis, or Mike Mant, or my wife, doing some business, making our final changes for the TV show before I get there, setting it up. And you know when you're driving down the road and there's somebody right next to you, and they've made a point of getting right next to you, and they're traveling at exactly the same speed. You know they're onto something. I really don't care. It's neither here nor there. But then they're stopping and they're starting and they're behind me and they're in front of me, and they're basically doing what they do. So at that point, I'm like, well, I can give the guy what he wants and look over or not. But he kept doing it. He's going the same speed. He's going 2 miles an hour faster, 2 miles slower. And I look over, and who do you think I see? Who do you think that is? It's a given. Corvette Guy. We've already talked about Softball Guy. And there are other guys. Likes to Fight Guy. Softball Guy. And now Corvette Guy. Corvette Guy's feeling it. See, Corvette Guy, I don't know what Corvette Guy does, but I think this is what Corvette Guy does. He drives up and down the 101 all day long looking for guys like me. So Corvette Guy wants a piece of me badly. Because Corvette Guy, that's basically his life, the Corvette. So here I am in my high-profile European-made vehicle, and Corvette Guy, it's on. It's on. So I look over at him like, Corvette Guy, are you kidding me? Dude, it's not on. I have to go to work. I have a job. I'm like 4 off-ramps off. And then Corvette Guy just starts flashing me a bunch of signs. Both hands, gesturing. And I don't know if they're gang signs or Corvette signs. I couldn't really break that code. I didn't know what that meant. But basically the guy was measuring my manhood, I could tell. So I just went back to doing what I was doing and just kind of ignored Corvette Guy, which pissed him off. And then he hit the pedal hard and took off, as if to make his point. Congratulations, Corvette Guy. Sorry, I don't have a man perm, I don't have gold chains, nor a bunch of aqua velva. I wear my lettuce tight, I have no jewelry, and I don't wear cologne. And I'm here to tell you, Corvette Guy, that V12, 604 horsepower, carbon fiber that I have under the hood would have kicked your ass. Save it. And I don't want to hear from all of you with your new Mustangs either. Nothing like an encounter with Corvette Guy on the way to Jim Roman's Burning. I'll look forward to that again. That aqua velva was burning the retina in my eyes, and I was in another car. You can't hook me. This is not the Fast and the Furious, Corvette Guy. I'm not going to get hooked that way. I have a job. I have obligations. I need to go to work. Nice try. Dear Jim, who is this Corvette Guy you speak of? Signed, Small Penis Guy. Mike T in C-Town. Jim, it's been my experience that Corvette Guy, Softball Guy, and Likes to Fight Guy are the same guy. Signed, Fat Bowling Guy. Curtis in Vancouver. Dear Jim, Corvette Guy is usually just divorced, in his early 50s, bald on top with a ponytail. Mike in Portland. Dear Jim, I know what you mean. Chumps in Toyota Corollas are always trying to challenge the DX. Jason Stewart. Brad in Newport. Dear Jim, Here's what Corvette Guy was signing to you. I'm a jackass with a small penis, and this car compensates for my low self-esteem. Eric in St. Pete. Thanks, Eric, for translating that for me because I didn't know. Like I said, the guy was signing me feverishly. I'm looking at him like, what? And I'm trying to decipher what it is. You know, what does that mean? Is that a gang sign or is that a Corvette sign? I don't know what that is. Rome. It was Old Spice, but thanks for noticing. Love always, Corvette Guy. Desiree in Mexico. Hey, Jim. Since when has a Mercourt been considered a high-profile European auto? Matt in Monterey. That's funny, Matt, but not funny at all. Dear Jim, Corvette Guy is ridiculous with his testosterone-fueled posturing, hand signals. What a freaking loser. Regards, Skinny Prelude Guy and dorks who put spoilers on their Ford Focus. Jim in Calgary. Yeah, understand, I'm not here to dog people with Ford Focuses or Preludes. I was just minding my own business. Fact of the matter is, I've worked pretty hard for a pretty long time, and I saw a high-profile European car that I thought was nice. High-performance car. So I got it. I'm not in anybody's face about it. I'm minding my own business. But Corvette Guy saw it, and he's like, yeah, I think I want a piece of that. I own that guy. He's my bitch. Watch this. Hey, Jim, do you have a problem with my English leather, high karate, chest hair, and fourth button unbuttoned? Also, signed Corvette Guy. Craig in the Inland Empire. Hey, Jim, I'll blow Corvette Guy's doors off. Signed, tricked out Honda Civic Guy. Matt in Austin. Hey, Jim, I've got to disagree with your take on Corvette Guy. Corvette Guy has a very busy and fulfilling life. Signed, sweatpants, man perms, Players Club jackets, Days of Thunder sunglasses, and mullets. Mike in Mall City. Hey, Jim, we take issue to what you said about Corvette Guy. We love him. Signed, Tight Jeans. Dear Jim, Corvette Guy's got nothing on me, my chest hair, or my penciled-in beard. Signed, Trans Am Guy. I think we're good with that. I wish I knew somebody who had a Corvette so they could kind of decipher what that guy was going with. He was communicating with me, I just didn't know what he meant. Bald on top and a ponytail. You mean bony tail? All right, so one last thought on Corvette Guy. I don't know cars like I know sports. I know cars sort of. Like, I know more than the average guy, but I don't know like some guys know cars. There are guys that I know. I've got friends or even guys that I don't know can come up to my car and tell me things about my car that I don't know. Put it that way. There are people that I know that will tell me things about my car that I do not know. But I knew enough to get that car. So that's where the extent of my knowledge comes out. That's why I said the first guy who got through and said, I know what kind of car you have, when I told him just what was under the hood. And I said to Heath in Tampa, and he's in the business. He is the director of client development for an enormous auto company, a very well-respected auto company. So going to that last break, I said, yo, Heath, if you're listening, you let me know. Would I have crushed Corvette Guy, or do I owe Corvette Guy an apology? He sent an email back, and the subject is, it would have been ugly. Jim, you would have made his penis even smaller, and you should have. Heath in Tampa. So that's the end of that thread. Dear Jim, what self-respecting guy would want to be seen riding around in a Corvette? Signed, 2 guys in a Miata. All right, that's something else I forgot to say. There was a guy shotgun with him. I don't know what his role was, but the guy was not rolling by himself. There was a guy riding shotgun.